Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh and good day to all. So my group will be presenting and sharing our innovative idea on the anchor company model, looking at the sustainability of agribusiness activities on the Waqf lands. We are from Faculty of Business and Management as well as from Arshad Ayub Graduate Business School UITM. This model is developed based on the issues which is currently affecting the Waqf lands in Malaysia. Latest statistics shows that 87% from 30,000 hectares of Waqf lands being categorized as underutilized all over Malaysia. And this 87% is not a small number, it is a very high number, so it requires immediate action and attention from the relevant stakeholders. Why this issue happens? There are many major issues, and among the important issues are due to the financial constraint that affects the Waqf trustee. Second, due to the small size of Waqf lands which are actually scattered all over Malaysia, make it not suitable for commercial or residential activities, but we suggest these Waqf lands can be used for agribusiness. And third is, there is no expertise to develop the lands, whether for commercial, for building or for agribusiness. In general, there is no expertise at the Waqf trustee, so the Waqf trustee needs to outsource or get assistance from other relevant stakeholders. And we can see here the issues on the Waqf are actually being highlighted in various platforms, whether in journals and also in the mainstream newspapers, such as here as what we can see. Method for this research is by using qualitative research method through in-depth interview with the expert and relevant practitioners in the areas of agribusiness, legal, land, sharia, waqf management, food management and marketing, as well as farming. This is the model that we have developed based on our uh, in-depth interview with the key informants, with the experts. This model emphasizes on the three important components, which are: one is the Waqf trustee, second is the anchor company, and the third one is the market. So in this model, as the name implies, the anchor company here plays the anchor or the important and essential role to ensure that this Waqf trustee anchor company model will be successful. So this anchor company can be from government linked company, cooperative, or other small and medium enterprises. And this anchor company will be selected by the Waqf trustee based on the relevant or necessary criteria. For example, having financial capability, having expertise in agribusiness, able to secure market, and also willing to train and hire B40 for the Waqf or agribusiness activities on the Waqf land. And this anchor company also must ensure able to secure the market so that the vegetables, the livestock can be sold. If market cannot be secured, then this is things that will happen, which is sustainability cannot be obtained. That's why in this model, the anchor company is very important, not only to assist the Waqf trustee and also to develop the Waqf land for agribusiness, but also to secure the market. So this particular idea has novelty and uniqueness in terms of this model is being developed by having in-depth interview with the relevant expert and practitioners, which I had explained earlier, comprising the sharia experts, land expert, farmers, agribusiness expert, uh, farmer, as well as um, others who have involved in agribusiness activities, such as the Northern Corridor Implementation Authority. One of the main challenges to develop the Waqf land for agribusiness is the need to have entity. So this is the important element that must be addressed if the Waqf trustee intended to develop the Waqf land for agribusiness or even for any particular activities, because the anchor company is the one who has the expertise Anchor company is the one who has the fund. Anchor company is the one who will be able to secure the market. And by having the anchor company that can fulfill all these elements, then we can expect the model or the business will be sustainable. And this study proposed the agribusiness activities and the anchor company as the essential element for this, because the anchor company is not only able to generate income and develop its business, but also be able to assist the Waqf trustee to ensure that the returns will be channeled and dispersed back to the Waqf trustee for the benefit of the Muslim society and also the country. And at the same time, this anchor company also will be able to assist the B40 in terms of by involving them into the agribusiness activities. With this, it will help the B40 group to raise their standard of living. There are several benefits that we have identified that can be obtained by adopting this anchor company model for agribusiness on the Waqf land. First, it will bring benefit to the Waqf beneficiaries because the underutilized Waqf lands are now can be developed for agribusiness activities, and the income receipts will be channeled to the Waqf trustee, and when Waqf trustee receive the income, then the income can be distributed to other or various relevant activities such as scholarship for the Muslims who need, and also for example there's a seed fund to develop small and medium business, and also it can also be used to assist the non-Muslim if let's say the Waqf being used for public purposes, for example to build road, to build hospital, to build schools and other which are relevant. Second, it will assist the nation to meet the food security, because now the underutilized Waqf lands can be developed for agribusiness. So as a result of that, more foods can be produced, and also the livestock industry also can be developed further on the Waqf lands. Second, it can assist to employ the B40 to become farmers to ensure that these Waqf lands able to produce or generate income not only for the Waqf trustee, not only for the anchor company, but also for the B40 who can also be employed to work at these lands, and from there they can receive income that can improve their living condition. Next, the Waqf lands which are used to be underutilized, now by adopting this model is no longer unutilized, it's actually able to become productive. And last but not least is the spillover economic benefits that surely will reach to other economic sectors. For example, when one particular Waqf land is being developed for agribusiness, there are other businesses that will support these activities. For example, transportation and logistics to supply and to transport all the necessary vegetables or the livestock, for example cattle, goat, chicken and others. So this will develop other businesses including fertilizers companies, plant and equipment and others. So this is the innovation achievement that our team has actually able to achieve. One will be in term of talent. So this particular research has able to produce one uh, Master of Science, and this student has completed her study on Waqf, actually on agribusiness on the Waqf land. So this is one human talent that has been able to be produced from this research. Second, we had published one article in the Journal of Agribusiness in Developing and Emerging Economies, indexed by Scopus Q2, titled Revitalizing Waqf Land for Agribusiness, Potential of the Anchor Company Models. So this is as a recognition to our innovation project. And we had also another article, this one published in the journal indexed by ERA, which is in the Empirical Economic Letters, and the title is Potential of Waqf or endowment lands for lower income group B40 segment through agribusiness activities. So this is another recognition that being given for our project. And we had also submitted the model to get the MyIPO approval, and this is the application number. Next, this particular project also has been received a grant from the Ministry of Finance through its institution in Spain in terms of receiving grant by NAPREC worth RM 30,000 ringgit. So this shows additional recognition, additional confidence from the grant provider towards our particular project. And in terms of commercialization, this particular project does not directly will be able to generate income, but the model, as I mentioned earlier, has the commercial element, whereby if the model being applied and adopted appropriately by the Waqf trustee, whether in Malaysia or in other countries, we expect that with the right business strategies, this model will be able to assist the Waqf trustee to develop the Waqf lands, and from there will be economic benefits or commercial activities that will benefit the Waqf trustee, the Waqf beneficiaries, the country, as well as the anchor company as a business entity.